If you are stressed by a disorganized space, I am so glad you made it here today. We are tackling a pantry. This is my new friend Stephanie's pantry. She just moved into the neighborhood and she sent me a text saying she would love to have my help. So in true Kathryn form, I headed straight to Walmart in the middle of the night to pick up a bunch of organizing containers. When I returned, I knew we could do this entire space on a budget and take you guys along. I want you to leave feeling so motivated. And what's more, today's video is sponsored by Cricut, and I'm giving one away to one of you. Don't go anywhere. If you have struggled to keep your pantry organized in the past, especially if you have multiple kids, she has 3 young kids, she shops at Costco all the time, half of those items ended up in her garage. I have got you covered. These are systems that are going to work for the long haul. The first thing we obviously did was clear everything out of the pantry to get rid of that expired food. I really think for bigger families, you've got to do this pretty frequently. As many times as you touch a space during the day is as many times per year as you should be reorganizing that space. My family goes in the pantry about 10 times, so at least once a month, it really helps to take everything out. It gets easier and a little bit less intimidating the more times that you do it because your systems become more refined. I lost my videographer husband today, so Stephanie and I are doing this. We are recording it, we're organizing, we're doing all of it by ourselves, but I feel like it's coming along really well. We went through and we cleaned the space with some magic erasers and removed the labels that the previous owners had. We wanted to start with a fresh blank slate. Are you ready to declutter this?
I'm ready. Let's do it.
I'm so excited. Okay, so let's just start with all the things that you know you use all the time. Okay. So the snacks that your kids are always grabbing for, those things, because we want those right at eye level.
Okay, because I found empty bags of things.
Yes, get rid of it, do it.
Empty bags.
Do you guys make tacos a lot?
We do have a taco night probably every other week.
Organizing a pantry is a lot like marriage. You're trying to find the perfect pairing of container and item and understand that it has to be flexible. You know what I'm talking about. So we went through and we decided to pair up some of the bags and categories with the best container for them. I'm not only thinking about how it's going to go back in the pantry, I'm thinking about how her family is going to reach for it. Do you frequently buy these?
Yes.
Okay. I kind of want this in its own special snack thing. Oh, here's all your baking stuff. I'm going to set this aside too. So baking will go down here.
Okay. There's a lot for baking. Okay.
Do you buy nuts a lot, like cashews?
No, that was for something I never made. But
you sound like me.
I might go back and make it.
This looks so good. I need to get this from Costco. This is one of the reasons why I enjoy doing pantries so much, is because I learn about new food. I'm like, oh. Be intentional with the containers you are buying. Remember, in pantries, it really helps to have low profile and giant general categories that are really easy to see. And more than that, a system that's going to be flexible. We had to contend with a really awkward space. This goes straight into a corner, which can be hard to keep organized. She was losing so many things. So we implemented some turntables on the side. We got some big baskets from Walmart that are just a few dollars. I love the texture on them. They're super easy to wipe down. And we got some bins and totes. In this corner, I want to create a zone for entertaining and snacks and her baking supplies, and we want to make everything super beautiful with Cricut labels. Stephanie had this really great idea to bring these plants in from the dollar spot at Target. So we are carefully scaling the ladder. This is all the stuff she doesn't typically access, but it looks, oh, that looks so pretty. I love it. Then came time to label with my Cricut. This is a vinyl decal cutter, so you can customize and organize around your house. It's the most affordable machine, and there's no skill required. You can use it out the gate. All you have to do is insert your vinyl. It connects right to the Bluetooth and an app on your phone. Peel it back, and you are ready to get labeling. Stephanie also said she's really into meal planning, so for just 20 bucks, I got a big chalkboard from Target, and I personalized it with my Cricut. Here's how easy this is. I actually use the Cricut Joy app, so everything is intuitive. If you can use a website, you can use this app. It's totally free. It comes with the machine. You just type in the font that you want, and then you can add it to the correct dimensions. I like to play around with mine a little bit, just pressing my fingers in and out to get it the size I want. I also added the days of the week. It connects to the Cricut Joy through Bluetooth, and then the machine will prompt you to insert your vinyl. And I use smart vinyl with this, meaning I don't have to mess with a mat. It just comes all ready to go. I just have to stick it in and the machine does the work. Once it's completed, your phone will prompt you to unload. All you have to do is pull it out and you are ready to get labeling. Peel back the surrounding vinyl and you'll be left with your images or words. Now this part is my absolute favorite. It is so relaxing to go through and weed in between your letters. Then you're gonna grab transfer tape, and this is what's gonna allow you to put it on your project. Smooth it over the top, and I like to go over it with my rubbing tool so it adheres really well. Then you wanna cut it down and peel back the transfer tape, revealing your design, and you're ready to stick it on your project. And there's tons of different types of vinyl, from permanent to removable. Here I'm using the permanent kind. I thought it would be perfect on the chalkboard. I go over the transfer tape a few times before removing it. After a quick 15-minute project, we're ready to get back to the pantry. So we are in the home stretch. We're gonna take all of these things out of the bags. This is the stuff that Stephanie buys every single day. We're gonna decant it, get it right into the pantry. It is so satisfying to get rid of all these packages.
Out. Yeah. Oh, that one's good.
So Stephanie's telling me she has a lot of bars. I can relate to this. My family is the same way. So we wanna make this nice and eye level. Is there any just like difference between what the kids eat and what you do? We're gonna take this all out of boxes.
So most of them are gluten-free.
Okay.
Except the Cliff Bars. Those are for my sons that are not.
The biggest thing I wanted to do was decant for her. Taking things out of boxes is going to save you so much space, and replacing them with really uniform containers. Always maximize the floor space of your pantry for overflow. I got these really cool wicker baskets and set them at the bottom for lots of her Costco finds, as well as additional canned goods, and everything is really easy to see. Now she's got a spot to make this pantry look really custom. I think my favorite part was customizing these fabric totes using their iron-on product. You can use this with the Joy, and it's also a smart technology product, so you don't have to worry about a mat. All you have to do is follow the same steps, just make sure mirror image is turned on, so that way it will transfer for you. And this actually comes with the transfer tape on it, so you just have to set it on top of your project. I take my Cricut heat press, put it over top, wait for 30 seconds, and then you can peel it back, revealing an awesome label that works great on any fabric. The sky really is the limit with customization, and honestly, I've been really loving the picture labels lately. Let me know what you guys think in the comments below. At the end of the day, I just want to encourage you to keep it simple. Swim back to those simple principles that you already know. How do I use this space, and what is actually going to work for me? To help maximize space in the pantry, we have lots of opportunities for bulk items. I love these giant baskets from Walmart. They're just a few dollars a piece, and we maximize the storage on the floor so that she can fill her labeled bins. These bins that I labeled with my Cricut, I love the picture labels, are awesome. They're really affordable from the Mainstays line at Walmart. Stephanie really liked these bins too, and she loved how discreet the labels were on them. Stephanie also wanted a meal planning board in here, and we got this from the Pillow Fort line at Target. It was so easy to do. I love how all of the items she uses less often are up high, including the cookies, so her kids don't get to them. And I don't even bother with labeling these containers. I use these in almost every single pantry project. They're really easy to wash. I just toss these right in the dishwasher, but then you can change out snacks as you go. These risers are from the brand new Home Edit line from Walmart, and they retail for about $5 a piece, and I love the quality. And we really wanted to maximize these angled shelves, so we tried to store product in here that made sense. But I think the biggest change was having Lazy Susans in the corner and up high. That way she's not losing product, which was a huge problem before. All of her glassware is stored at the tippy top, and then over here we even had room for her fruit, her cereal, and the bin she uses less frequently, like her baking bin, except for the taco night bin. Everybody needs a taco night bin. I think they're gonna be using it more than just on Taco Tuesday. All you have to do to enter to win the Cricut is to leave me a comment down below. What was your favorite part of this makeover? My sweet friend, I am so glad you made it here today. Keep it simple, love on your space, you deserve that. And if nobody has told you today, you are enough. Be sure to subscribe because I want to catch you in the next video. I love you so much and I'm so grateful to be here. I'll see you guys soon. Bye. I love it. I love your shirt too, bud.